Right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and our home team. With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think this is where we see how the game has moved along a little bit. Free safety, no blitz, but reads the play, has no responsibility in coverage, and takes a gamble and goes and gets the quarterback.
Well, is that a spot, though, where when he's coming, the quarterback needs to be able to find somebody, or not necessarily?
Has to, because with that amount of time coming from the free safety position, someone should break open.
Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Rolling to his right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. On first and 10, it's Sanders. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown! A big play there. 51 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
The Chiefs take over. Let's go! Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. 45. Mike, 45. Ready.
first down. Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the pistol, Tomlinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Off play action. Love. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 39 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll hand this to Tomlinson running right. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 29-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, it's Tomlinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Set, mark 60, orange. You got to get the ball, Delta. 45, Mike, 45.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Ready. 45, Mike, 45. Drop deep, drop deep.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now Cunningham. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. This one taken in by Hester. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now they toss out wide to Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
You have to give big-time credit to the cornerback on that play. Most of them like to just sit back and say, I'm playing pass. But he diagnosed that play so fast and got into the backfield for a loss of yardage. That's a monster play by a corner.
Check hot route. Hot. Under 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right.
I can't hear y'all, but I know you can hear me. Motherfuckers, oh yeah, they'll pick.
He shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. But that's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. It hit the sideline. 2nd and 14. He's going to let this one go deep. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a 1st-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his 1st interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills.
The rookie, though, with the pick. The rookie.
And now he has his first
I know you can hear me. The rookie with the pick, man.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Cunningham. And open, it's Moss, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. On 1st down, it's Cunningham. Buying time to his left. And now he'll let this one go across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception,
better be lucky that was all this, motherfucker.
A little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Jeez.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Complete. It's Johnson. The 20, 10, 5, and all the way
I see you, Rick, though. I like the effort.
Touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Those some wild balls instead of dropping in like it's supposed to drop. Like, this is a new season. He done got better. It's supposed to show progression.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders.
Hey, come on, you blocking me, fool. Get out of here.
Big seam, and he might go all the way. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Point after up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
That's sweet.
On first down.
That's sweet. What? Oh, my God.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
We're so there. Good job,
week
team.
1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. On 3rd and 2. Love. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Tomlinson. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33.
What up?
Tomlinson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, you got to ride it out with him. Shit, you got to learn him. Like I said, you ain't got the best weapons. I mean, shit, that's because your line. But your line got to step it up. Shit, you got a new line.
On that last
you got to do things to help him, like
strong,
run rollout plays and shit and all that, because your line ain't ready yet. You feel me? But they getting there though, and you need to learn how to upgrade your players and shit and all of that too as well. Okay, yeah, you smart. Good defense, y'all. Good shit, bro. Look at the rookie.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Love.
Stop paying with, nigga. That's $100 million man, nigga. We been paid that man.
You don't see this.
Fucking go, nigga.
His caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
Look at the boy, man. Don't do it to him, Jamal.
So rarely.
Wonder why we paid you.
What's going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
Come on, Randy.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Mike 52.
To throw from his end zone. Cunningham. He's going to loft one deep. And got his man complete. The 30. 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 98 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. And that's the type of play that will give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. To throw on 2nd down. Love. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
He's in. Oh, my God.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Oh, my God. That nigga is selling. That nigga Calvin Johnson. Wow. Fuck out of here.
Butker now to add the extra point.
That is crazy. Thank you.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game, 21 apiece.
Damn.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points.
What is it? Why is he not running? That's bullshit, man.
Frank Clark showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
It's caught by Sanders. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Cunningham. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll go as a loss of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Watch the shift. Pick that.
From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the red zone now, they look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen. Check 26, check 26. 66. Bullet. How?
A play fake. Now Cunningham. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 13 yards out, as his guys have now moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The final shot before break. Love going for the deep. Oh, this is taken in.
What?
It's complete. Past
No
the 20.
fucking way, bro.
In for the touchdown on the final
This shit is
play of
getting
the first
ridiculous,
half.
dog. Get the fuck up
prayer
out of
is
here, my
answered.
nigga.
How did they get that done?
You're just throwing up lucky ass shit, and then this nigga get this shit. This shit is
from a tie
crazy.
game, and I know everyone's gonna look at it and go, guess what?
The fuck, my
Tie
nigga?
game, all even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're gonna feel like they're the ones that are in control.
Extra point right down the middle. So we have reached halftime here in the
Abio, you're
Thursday
way
night
too
opener.
good, bro. Why
As
would
we
you
are
not
off
be
to
over the
Orlando
top of
now
that
to
shit,
check in
bro?
with Jonathan Coachman at our EA
The
Sports
fuck?
halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Ready. Check my 45. Come on, D. Check 37. Hot shot. 45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
From the gun on third down. Love. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Cunningham. He's going to fire one deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15.
Oh, yeah, bro. Don't test your own self, dummy.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is Tomlinson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 50, clear. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Forward out, smoke. Check, 45.
To throw on second down. Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Love. That one's complete to Tomlinson. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Get out of there, Rook. Get out of there, Rook. Get out of there, Rook.
And he'll take it into the end zone for
Let's go, Rookie.
A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching their head. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Get out of here, Deion.
Jones, the linebacker. And he'll bring this one back
Fucking
to
playing
the
with me.
29.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Check.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Over the middle,
I would just
and
think
it's
2 people.
incomplete.
Fuck out of here.
The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Cunningham. And this is caught at the 8. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. In for the score. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Nowhere to escape, and he
Undrafted
goes
free
down.
agent.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the
Show me
draft
something
process
then.
was his
Since
motor.
Colombo
Of course, I
out for
loved his
fucking 7
skills, but
weeks,
he plays hard
you
on
come in and
every
make
down.
a
And that
fucking
motor
statement.
on full display there as he
60
gets
something
his
overall.
first
Then let's
NFL
go.
sack. Pass
Let's fucking
protection
go.
has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now it's Tomlinson.
Get money game.
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one,
Get
but this
money
time they get him
game.
behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Love. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Look at the rookie. Look at the rookie. Oh, my God. Look at the rookie.
They were looking for Johnson that time.
So that's
put you out
drives
there.
where
I
they throw an
said, fuck
interception.
it.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense
Welcome to
and
a
say,
Super
what's going
Bowl
on with
winning
your scheme?
team,
Maybe we
man.
should look at the defense
Let's
and just give them a whole
go.
lot of credit. They've got them
Look at the
frustrated right now.
rookie.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Sanders. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
To throw on 3rd down, Cunningham. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check 50. Alert.
On 4th down, Cunningham. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
A lot of tape on the rookies today. I like it. A lot of tape on the rookies today.
On 2nd down, Benjamin. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Shit, man.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go. And now here is another interception.
Championship football, man.
Picked off inside the 10.
I see you, Super Bowl winners.
The interception woes. They just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Another run with Sanders, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Running right, here's Sanders. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Okay, Wood.
for the score on the game's final
Rick.
play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Playing skills, you did.
Nigga, dog. Wow, boy.
I'm in the whip, all in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, all in the wrist. Watch how I flip, watch how I whip. I'm in the whip, all in the wrist. I never switch. Ice in the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the haters, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
I was legit ever since I blew they all on my hey back then didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long say I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 15. Ex slick then hit with the back then used to out the zip. Blow out his back then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things pull out the VIP. Suck turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip. Crush.
Watch how I flip.